Hey y'all, this is your girl Milani with MKD Virgin Hair, and I'm back to show y'all the difference between a closure and a frontal. Yes, that's right. Some of my clients still don't know the difference between a closure and a frontal, which is fine because there's a lot of videos on YouTube already about closures and frontals, but I want y'all to hear it from my mouth so y'all know what the difference is. So right now we're going to start off with a closure. This is a closure. This is my 4x4 body wave closure. And the difference in sizes are the smallest closure you can get is a 4x4. This is a 4x4. Then it goes to a 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. So how we measure it is from side to side and up and down. So it's, if you take a measuring tape, it's 4 inches across and 4 inches diagonally. Okay, so this is a 4x4. With this closure, what y'all can do is you can get your stylist or yourself, you can put it wherever you want your part to be. So some people put it in the middle right here, and then they get a middle part, or you can part it right here, get a side part, or you can part it right here and get a side part over here. And I sell mostly free part closures. I don't really sell the ones that already have parts because I like free part because I feel like you can put your part wherever you want. And then if you like a deep side part, you get your stylist to sew it on this side, or you put it on that side on the wig. But with a wig, you can put it in the middle and you can just adjust your wig how you want. But I'll show you that later. You can get it on the side and you can part it to the side. So a lace closure is my transparent lace, which is see-through. So whatever skin it goes on, you can see through it. So you see your skin through the other side. And it matches most skin complexions. My little sister, she chocolate. So what we do is we tint the lace a little bit darker so that it matches her skin complexion. So it's lace and then it's hair on the top. And mine do come pre-plucked, but you can add some, take some hair out to make it thinner, to make it look more natural. And yeah, that's a closure. So a closure is a smaller portion with the 4x4. Now the 7x7 closure goes from like right here to right here. That's more of like a frontal look. But this one right here is just a regular size closure, 4x4. And this is what usually comes in my bundle deals for the sale price of like, $65, $70, $75. So that is a closure. Closures can be reused. The upkeep of a closure, let's talk about that before I move on to the front. So the upkeep of a closure. You get the closure, to me, if you get the closure bleach, it's fine. It looks more natural if you get it bleached, but some people don't like to bleach their closure. You don't have to bleach your closure on the inside. Bleaching is when you bleach the knot so that you can't see the little dots right there. So it looks more natural. So you don't have to do that, or you can. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on how I feel. But if you don't, I believe that the closure lasts longer if you don't bleach the knots. Because when you bleach the knots, the bleach is breaking the hair down, is putting chemicals on the hair, so it's not the same anymore, and it comes off easier. But what you can do is put makeup on the back. You can put some of your makeup on the back and then do it like that. Upkeep of it is you can, I don't know where that fly come from. Upkeep of it, just wash and condition it. I usually just condition all my virgin hair and don't scratch it. So when you have these installed, if you're constantly digging, scratching your hair, no, you got to tap. You can't scratch, because scratching it, you're scratching out the hair and it's going to start shedding possibly, especially if you have it bleached. Okay, on to the frontal. This is a frontal. And as you can see, all my frontals come pre-plucked. But like I said, you could still go in and pluck it if need be. This is a straight frontal. Now frontals are 13 times 6. You remember how I measured it? You go from this end to this end. So from side to side, it is 13 inches going across. And from diagonally, it's 4 inches. So this is one size fits all. Some of y'all heads, I don't know, may be this long. I think mine is this long sometimes. Because sometimes I don't have to cut my frontals on the side. Yeah, I would have to cut this one though. So frontals go from ear to ear. With the frontal, you have a little bit more to play with. You can put your hair up in a ponytail. You can part it wherever you want. So if you want to part right here, if you want to part right there, if you want to part right here, you can do so. So frontals is more versatility, but to me it's more upkeep than a closure. I feel like a closure is, you don't have to do that much with it. With a frontal, you have to go get it done again and go like get touch-ups and stuff. So to me personally, I think frontals are for events like, okay, it's your birthday, girl, you about to go here, it's your friend's birthday, it's a party, it's a wedding, something like that, you know, you get you a frontal, whatever. But frontal just to have like, oh, I gotta go to work every day, this, that, I'm not sure if it's a good thing. But if you have the money for upkeep of a frontal, that's fine. Or you have a friend that can do your hair, you can do your own hair, frontals are fine. But they are not for longevity. When you go get a frontal installed, I know people that said their frontal have lasted for a month or so, but you know, most frontals last for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks tops that you have your frontal installed. So keep that in mind when purchasing hair, you know, what you're doing it for, or if you know how to do it yourself. If you know how to do your own hair, a frontal, that's easy for you. So that's the frontal. Same upkeep, don't scratch your frontal, tap it. Condition your frontal. You can bleach the knots on this. You don't have to bleach the knots on it. You know, it's really up to you. And a lot of people like frontals because they look better, because you get that side, that little baby hair. If you don't want baby hair, you can get your straight back, but you get that whole lace look going from here to here. You get the full lace look, and it does look nice when it's installed properly. Okay, so right now I'm just going to show y'all my frontal wig and my closure wig. What I do when I put them on, I put on a cream cap. This is the cap I use. You use the cap that's going to match your skin complexion. So I use like a caramel looking cap. You put that on, and I just have my hair, oh my gosh. I just have my hair in the front, so I think that fly messing with me on purpose. That's one thing I don't like about like the summertime, the freaking flies. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on. I got my hair in a ponytail, like so. Now usually I would do other stuff, but I just want to show y'all. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the closure wig first. Then I'm gonna show y'all the frontal wig. Where is the closure wig? This the closure wig. Okay, so this is is this 5 times 5? This is either 5 times 5 or 7 times 7 closure wig. You see how, like, ooh, look at all that lace. I love the bigger closures. And the small ones work too. You can add more hair with the smaller closures than you can with the bigger closures. But you see all that lace, all that's lace. So I think this is either a 6 times 6 or a 7 times 7. But this is a unit that I made. This is the inside of the unit. I do put a comb in the back. And then all this is sewn on really nice and tight. And this is my high quality. By the way, one thing I did when I first got my hair was condition it. And that's it. I have not styled this hair or nothing. And then I put it on there, and I don't really style it. I just brush it and go. So let me put this on for y'all. do have a strap on the back and a thing. Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about the bleach. I did not bleach this closure. I just took, parted it down the middle, and I tweezed it a little bit. So this one is not bleach. I wanted this, I really liked this hair. I really like this unit. So I did not bleach the knots because I wanted to last for a long time. And I just strapped my clip in the back. Oh, I love this unit. Oh, so pretty. And it fits really nice and snug. And it's just pretty. I love it. Okay. So this is a, I don't even know if it's a 6 times, I think it's a 6x6. This is a 6x6 closure wig. This closure can be parted in different ways, and the knots are not bleached. But I love the middle part. The knots are not bleached, but look at all that lace you get with the 6x6. You can part it. It's really pretty. So this is a closure wig, which on the closure wig, you don't get them sides. Like the sides, you don't get that side look. If you try to put it in a ponytail, it might not look right because your sides is not laying like a frontal, which I'm about to show you. But this is a closure wig, which I love this wig. One day I'm gonna style it, but I just love the way the natural waves look. This is body wave. Okay, and this is a frontal wig. This is a frontal wig. The knots are bleached. When the bleach are not, when the knots are bleached, it turns like blondish on the inside. That's how you know your knots are bleached. So this has lace going all the way across, and these are one of my units that I do have on sale right now. These are already constructed. Yes. So that's a frontal wig. And this is a 13x6 frontal wig. So you get 6 inches diagonally. And I do have this laid in a middle part as well. This was a straight unit and I curled it. Now the thing about these, like with the closure wig, you can wear it without, you know, you can wear it glueless. And there are some frontal wigs that you can wear glueless, but this one isn't because the sides won't lay. So I would have to glue this. See, it's sliding. I would have to glue this. But with this one, you can use got to be glued or whatever. Got to be glued. Some people use Ghost Bond. But see, you see the sides? Like this one, I can put up in a ponytail. And my sides are going to be like laid. Okay, you turn into a whole Puerto Rican girl. Okay, and then this one, yeah. So you can part this different ways. These knots are bleached on this. And see, when the knots are bleached, it does give you like more definition. But most of my wigs, I wear them just in the middle part. I love middle part because it's just sexy looking to me. So yes, this was a straight wig and I had put curls in it the other day. Ooh, it's pretty. I had combed the curls out. Yes, and this is also my high quality hair. And it's gorgeous. I do have a couple more of these on here for my local clients, or if you want to order online, they on sale online too. Okay, so yes, that is the difference between a frontal and a closure, and then I showed you the difference between a frontal and closure wig. If y'all want to see more videos, just make sure y'all let me know. And y'all shop with me, MKD Virgin Hair. And that's it. Love y'all. Bye-bye.